Hi, fire signs. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor. This is your reading for the month of April 2023. There's an energy I'm feeling of like a slow burn of like, okay, I decided to make a dish that is like a stew. It's going to take time. And I'm going to be really efficient and really practical and put everything in the right order. And I'm not going to rush it because yeah, this is going to be like the stew of all stews. I talk about food all the time, and then I make myself hungry. Um, that's the energy. It's like, okay, this is where I want to take it. This is my end result, and I'm going to move slowly and efficiently, and uh, it's going to come to fruition. And fire signs are not really known for that. And it's interesting because I just did Earth and Earth. I told Earth not to be practical, and I'm telling fire to, move slowly. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Okay. It's kind of not weird, but unusual. But I've been saying that really for a long time that we all need to start wearing different hats and, doing different things. Look, that's how we grow. That's how our souls by doing things that are like a little bit out of our comfort zone. It's like, well, how are you going to learn something new? Easier said than done, obviously. All right. Let's see what the cards say. All right. There's the 10 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. And you know what's really interesting? What struck me today, they all have their backs toward us. They all have their backs toward us. They're all moving forward into the future. It's like I'm leaving the past behind. There's an energy here of like leaving the past behind. That was then, that would, now I'm doing something else. So it's like you're cooking a stew you've never cooked before. What's the one they make? What's the French one? Like a bouillabaisse? Is that what it is? Right? It's really good. It's really good. It takes time. Um, it's like, well, I've never really attempted this before, but I'm ready. I'm ready. I've gathered, it's the end of the season, so I've gathered all the crops that are good, and I'm going to utilize them. And then the ones that didn't grow or were subpar, say, I left in the field, or then I'm not going back for them. I'm not going back for them. It's almost like a storm is coming. This sounds weird. A storm is coming, right? And you go outside and you take care of the thing. Like, let's say you have some outdoor furniture. This doesn't happen, but you have some outdoor furniture. I'm like, okay, I'm going to bring that inside. And then there are certain things. It's like it'll be okay in the storm, and if it's not, it's all right. Also, I'm not that attached to it that I have to like save it. It's like, so there's that. And then I have the 3. The 3 is really about, what the 3 is about sometimes. I know, and I don't look, people don't like when you don't look at the camera. The 3, sometimes it's about international business, right? So it's like, okay, well, I have these coffee shops, like little whatever, and they're doing fine. Um, but I'm moving to a new land, and there's too many coffee shops there. I'm going to do something different. I'm going to try my hand at an ice cream store. I always bring up the ice cream store. I'm going to try my hand at something new. I know it's going to work because the important thing is the budget is the important thing isn't it? What's to say it? I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm ready for a new adventure. I'm ready to put my creativity into something else. And almost in an unknown land, in something that's new. It's almost like doing the bouillabaisse. It's like I've never done any French cooking. I don't really cook meat. I've never cooked with wine before. La la la. But it's like I'll figure it out. I have a desire. Like I'm getting that. It's like I have a desire. So I'm gonna move forward on it. For that. This is real energy here because the death card is like it's a great card. The death card is really about okay, I was a journalist and now I'm going to become a farmer. I was a business person and now I'm going to teach school. I was like that, like that. And all the experiences that I had and all the opportunities, etc. It's like they're the past. They taught me and they inform me, but I don't identify with them. I don't identify with them. Something else is going on. Something new has awakened because it's transformation. It's like there's something new has awakened. There's something new that is coming out of the soil. It's like I never planted that. What's going on here? I had no idea that that was inside of me. With that, because this is the end of a story, dropping a burden, right? This one is looking forward into the future. They are leaving the old land, going to a new land, and they don't really know what's going to happen. I mean, maybe they have an idea. They know it's a better place. That's all they know. And then the transformation. This is also about freedom. It's a white horse. It's really like allowing your soul to be free. That's what real transformation is, anyway. Yeah. And just because I'm doing this, you are. I have the knowledge of how to make it work and have the knowledge of how to make it grow. Maybe that's the only experience that I needed. Like let's say, like, oh, I want to open this kind of store. I always talk about stores. So in the past, I said you own a coffee shop, blah, blah, blah. And you want to open an ice cream store, but you know nothing about ice cream. But what you do know is about budget. What you do know is how to make it grow, right? So you have that experience. So you're just going to put that experience into something new, something that you never thought you'd be doing. Cool. And the right people are going to show up. Not only that, but this is like, you know what I'm getting, and I'm really getting for the collective in a way is, because I had a conversation with somebody recently, and it's like, well, how do we change the world? We change the world individually. That's how we change the world. That's how we change the world. If we all begin to live in our own joy and our own soul's missions, it radiates. That's how the change begins. It really begins with the individual. sitting around and saying, oh, well, I wish the government would change. I wish the law would change. It's like it has to begin, at a micro level in order to become a macro level. You know, it's so like gay marriage, it's I didn't want to get into it, but, you know, 10, 20 years ago, people were like, no, 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 no. And then what happened is like the mind of the populace changed. And all of a sudden it's sort of like, yeah, well, pear trees give pears, what they do. Uh, you know, like that's how laws change. That's how people's ideas change. That's how it just sort of, if enough people are living in their soul's joy, then more joy happens. And the more joy, the less people want to fight. It's like, I'm happy. I don't want to fight anyone. I want to be in my garden. I want to bake my cakes. I want to, go traveling. I want to learn new language. I want to play chess all day. A fight. What's the point? I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm propagating this plant. I'm baking, something I've never baked before. This is so exciting. I'm gonna fight. I dropped the burden. I'm looking, I see new hope on the horizon and I'm going toward it. I'm leaving behind the past and I'm willing to transform. I know how to make it work and the right people will show up. And this is a mirror image. So it's like the the people who show up or who offer as much love as I offer, right? It's not only that, there's a healing going on. It's almost like meeting your higher self. It's like meeting the highest point of yourself, saying, this could be much more pleasant. This could be much easier. This could be much more fulfilling. And why don't you just take the opportunity? Like, oh, okay, okay. Never thought I'd be doing it, but here I am. All right. Extended readings are available for members. $4.99 a month. Please join. See you soon. Happy April. Blessings.